Hello and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris with me, Winslayer. In the last episode we won a war. I believe we won the war in that last episode against this nation and took a system off of them, even though they were far stronger than us. And I'm thinking that it would be nice to get some allies pretty soon. Maybe with these guys or these guys. Both of them are kind of friendly towards me. I have non-aggression pacts with both of them. This guy's at 39, 39, 9. So they're friendly-ish. They're not super friendly. They're definitely close to considering a defensive pact, and I was thinking about bribing them to try and get them to friendly. Let's run the game for a little bit and see what happens. I think these guys could declare war on me if they wanted to again, but I've built up my defenses a little bit, so it would be pretty hard. Ooh, should we get a military use? Energy production is pretty good, but we're also very militant. This is an interesting question, and I'm actually glad Sai's here for it, because we're more militant than we are authoritarian, but we are a corporation, so there would be reasons to try and improve our energy production, and there would be reasons to use this to try and improve our military use. What do you think, Sai? I wonder if there's like a permanent bonus to your military might if you use that. We don't have strong pops, at least not yet. These guys are more economic focused in their genetics. Anything is good, you think? I'm pretty sure I usually go for energy production, so I'm gonna see what happens when you go for military use, just for fun. Also, our guys are pretty militant and we might need to fight this empire again. Advanced shields. I think we had some pretty good shields, so that just makes our research a little bit easier. I thought it was like a permanent bonus. I remember wanting to go to this planet because it's really special. I was able to build out towards it in the last episode. That definitely happened in the last one. Ooh, they're declaring war on those fanatic purifiers. That was a war I was expecting, but I thought they would declare on them. Instead it's the other way around. They might regret this, going to war with fanatic purifiers, because if they lose territory, which they probably will, they'll, as long as they have a stronger fleet, they'll probably hold on to it. So we're looking at superior. Oh, equivalent. I don't know if they will lose. This might be a great time for them to attack them. Ooh. This is also a good time for us to attack here. This is a great time for us to attack them. I wonder if these guys are going to be friendly now that they're over 40 here. Why don't we attack them? Well, they have a superior navy to us, and they might steamroll these guys. And when they do, they're going to get a lot stronger. But even if I win this war, then we're going to be empowering a fanatic purifier on our border. Like, if I completely destroy their fleets, then these guys win their war. I would rather wait a little bit until these guys have sent their fleets over and then declare. but even then I don't think I'm in a position to win an offensive war at this point. I might be ending this playthrough by not attacking at this point. Like, if they get too strong and I'm not in a defensive pact with these guys, I'm pretty dead. I could get a defensive pact with these guys if they weren't in one already, but they have one with these guys. They're pretty friendly with them. I don't have the offensive abilities to wage war at this point. What I want vision on this war, and I don't think they're gonna let me have that. They have no way to do diplomacy. They're not likely to want to do that, huh? And they're not even gonna have that much vision on the enemy over here. They don't actually have a border. Always go for food if I can. We could declare war and not attack them and have them come to us. That's a decent idea. Should we try and study this? I feel like leaving it there might be better. Where is it? It's actually pretty far away, so I think bring it back. Let's bring this back. Make it so. We'll see what happens. Ooh. Okay. I guess that's it might have been better to leave that there. I don't think I have your crystals in my space. If we attack them, then we stand a lot to lose because they have a lot of claims on us. They have 4 claims on us. Like, I really need a defensive pact. What do you think about the technologies we have here, Sai? What's the best one? Should I go for coil guns? Let's look at what I have here. A lot of energy weapons. I'm thinking the coil guns would work. That's some missile boats in there. Most of these guys are lasers, I think. You like the crystal infused plating? It's not a terrible one. I have 1, 2. The prince. Let's analyze this prince on Kurth. Okay, they look pretty strong. Xenophiles, spiritualists, pirates. Let's go get those pirates. Good luck, guys. Oh, and Sai, I remember you asking about war score in my previous war. I think part of the reason I was getting less war exhaustion is this. There may be some of that may have been attributed to the fact that I was in a defensive war, but I think more of the percentage that I gained was from this modifier, from my governing ethics. Let's go to that derelict ship.
Special project complete.
What's this? The Since Me Cobalt. Is that one of the ones I want to make friends out of? Zolfin Empire. Jotun Polarity. Halsey Fury. I don't know which one this. Oh, it's over here. We can either make friends out of these guys, or we can get a little tiny bit of influence. I feel like friends would be good. Let's make some friends. Yeah, and they gave us some energy too. That's nice. Energy is always useful. I need to like go through my stuff for a second and see what I haven't built. What can I make where? No. We failed? I thought you could no longer fail these things. This guy's doing that stuff. Maybe I should have this guy. What's this? Oh no. Did the scientist die? How weird. Let's have them research anomalies. Just see what happens. Also, did we lose a leader? I don't think that leader died. I think he just lost their spaceship somehow. So they like us more. Non-defensive pact? Not even a non-aggression pact, huh? might go for some defensive platforms in a little while. I mean, my energy income isn't that great, so it might not be the best idea yet. Developing some planets here and here, I think. Yeah, there and there. Oh, see, they've taken this system, which means they have their armies in place. If I attack now, I don't think I can do a whole lot. It's their only real star base. If they win their engagement in this system, then it's a different matter altogether. I think that's going to take too long to get Therium ore. I don't think I have Therium ore in my space. Therian will be useful here. We need to grab more space. I agree. I'm trying to build in the right systems, not just like any system. Like this looks like a great system to get. With that energy there, yeah, we should get that. I'd like to clear out this if I can. Where did that guy spawn again? In here? Make sure you go there too. Before coming back there. Feel like I definitely need to fortify this more. I'm afraid of a war. That's right. Sweet, we'll go here, here, and then to there, because that's where my main shipyard is. I moved it over. We're almost gonna get this. We're gonna get this bonus in 10 years, where it's easier for us to fight defensive wars. It's nice. Grab that. Ooh, that looks like a good system to get as well. Yeah, I need to build those out. Do not be afraid of war. We need to go on the offensive. Yes and no. Can we join? Where are you? 21, 32. You don't like me, but you're okay with me. Kinda, not really. Yeah, you're far away, I bet. Rayab. And that. I am afraid of war, especially with the amount of claims they have here. Like, I know what you're saying. You can't be afraid to go to war when it makes sense, but I don't think this is one of those situations where it makes a whole bunch of sense. They're just too strong compared to me. Sure, their fleets are over there, but they probably will be able to get a lot over here relatively quickly. And you see that? That's 4.1. What's my fleet power? 2.3. I can't do anything against them. If I try to fly through there, that's a giant problem. I can go down here and try and take 2 systems off of them just to pester them, but there's a reason they've fortified this system. It's a really good point to hold me at, which basically means I need a federation. If I can get it, I need a federation. Or at very least, a defensive pact. And they're just, yeah, they're not friendly enough yet. I think these guys were pretty close to being friendly. I think once this takes over to friendly and this goes up to a good amount of trust, then they are going to be much more willing to work with me. At least that's what I hope. Because if I can get a defensive pact with them, then these guys, when they do attack me, at least my allies will have a path into their territory, which isn't as fortified as this northern point. We didn't get a Federation invite, did we? Somebody else got a Federation invitation. Yeah, we didn't get a Federation invitation as far as I can see. Dalvia, where's that one? Yeah, I'm claiming that, I believe. Using influence on it. I don't have the production targets. I messed up on an event. I didn't send a construction ship to it when I should have. Where's this? Is this that system we were just talking about? Like the minerals here quite a bit. And if I get that, I'll be able to sell that off to other people. If I get this, I might be able to use it. So I think I'll build towards this. The one thing I don't like about it is it's increasing my unity gain and research. Also, I'm not sure if this is the best path. Should we be going for something cheaper than advanced shields? Like maybe this. That would be really cheap and easy to get. These guys look pretty happy. Oh, we have some things we can clear here. Therefore, why not spend the energy on this now? I don't think I've met any enclaves. I've met mercenaries, but they can't be hired. I can get leaders off of them, but they're probably not that great. Get either a new scientist Or more anomaly research speed. Let's get the new scientist. We could hire them as to go raid those people who are at war. That's an okay idea. Where are they on the in relation to these guys? Probably really far away, huh? If I go to who am I at war with, or yeah, they're all the way down here. They wouldn't be able to get there very soon. It's an okay idea. Just realized I have more planets than I should. Maybe I should hand one over to a sector. Nah, I like developing them. Let's get this nice and early. Make sure we have people working tiles as well. Things like this to make the decadent pops. Yeah, we're at our planet cap, but the penalty isn't that bad. It's only a little bit less influence and a decent amount less energy, but I think I can afford to be over it because it will give me more minerals and control over the development of the planets. Like, what I like is to tell my planets exactly what to build and things like that. We really need to increase our Unity output. We got a great economy, like, for this point in the game, but the Unity is lacking. Come on, buddy. You need to border these. They are bordering, but they're not rivaling yet. If these guys rival, then they're more likely to be friends with us. I didn't make them into rivals. They made us into rivals. It looks like this is still under the control of the Fanatic Purifiers, which is good. The attackers have more war exhaustion, which I doubt will really help them out too much in the long run, because they've already lost a planet. The good news is at least they can block them off at this point if they are lucky. The enemy won't have strong enough fleets to do too much against them. Fleet cap is at a max, yeah. I mean, I could probably put one of these in a sector and then change one of my things over to an anchorage point instead of an energy generation point, but I like energy generation. Pretty big fan of it. This... Ooh, the Exile is a good one. I like the Exile. Yes, we'll take the Exile. We got some good leaders, I think, just from free things, like... naval capacity could be pretty good. What do you think? Let's see. Is this guy the Exile? No, this is the Exile. The Exile is really boring. This guy's way better than the Exile. And this guy's just like, why bother with this one? You can get rid of him. Exile, you're strange. But this guy should be in charge of engineering. There's just no reason not to put him in charge of that. And the guy that was in charge, level 5. Probably should give him a science ship somewhere. any planets. This one could use a little bit of help. Alright, oh, that'll be fine. I think. Be nice to build up the fleet a little bit more. So I think, yeah, an anchorage point would be a pretty good idea. I don't have that building that boosts the anchorage stuff yet, but I am parking my fleets here, so it might be a decent idea to put this in there. Yeah, I need some mines. Minerals would be nice, but this energy is all here, just like right in front of us. I think I went through and I grabbed most of the minerals I can get. I'd like to get this soon, but I don't have the right tech for it, I think. Yeah, I need dark matter thingy. Oh, I should upgrade this soon. That should be what I'm spending my minerals on. Let's just wait one more month and then I can buy that. I mean, I could cancel this and then do it now, but I don't know. Let's just do it like this. It's less clicking.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Therian stone, good. Taldar crystals is probably good because I think I have Taldar crystals. No, I don't have Taldar crystals. What do you think? Should I go for armor? Better armor.
Construction complete.
I think I'm gonna go for better armor. Limbo. We don't have anything to put them in, so I don't think we'll do Limbo for a while, but it's good to know that Limbo's down here. That's a nice little event chain to activate. Size 22 Gaia world. Surrounded by some pretty interesting fleets. Alright, so what should I build now? Let's upgrade that. I don't think I saved actually when I upgraded this, did I? Let's upgrade first.
Our ships have been made superior.
And then, what do you think I should add to this existing fleet? We have 5 destroyers. You just saw the design. And 20 corvettes. Probably more corvettes, right? Or should I get destroyers for star bases and other corvettes? Oh, you haven't seen the design. I went through it too quickly, didn't I? Alright, so this one is it's got 3 energy weapons and 2 coil guns, or kinetics, and an even split of armor and shields. The shields are slightly better than the armor, and afterburners. It's on Picket. You could put this on something else if you'd like. Weapons range. Might be a good one. I don't know.
Construction complete.
Oh, you want to see what can we install or redesign? Doesn't look like too much there, does it? I don't think there's anything there that you can't see. Yeah, it's good. So somebody's just rivaled somebody else. That's not good for the people that I was thinking about federating with.
Construction complete.
Somebody insulted me. Fanatic purifiers. More fanatic purifiers, huh? These guys haven't lost everything yet, it looks like. Although it doesn't look great for them. I think they're still holding on to their system. And now would be a decent time to try and attack these guys. They're equivalent, but I'm still not confident I could win. Let's focus on research right now. What should I get in the research here? May disruptors?
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
Looks like I have enough pops here, I just need more minerals. You like shield capacitor? I have to admit I don't usually go for that. You know what I might do? I might get rid of this and replace it somewhere, like here. I think I had to clear this out, that's why I didn't place it there in the first place, so
Anomaly found.
yeah, let's demolish this and place that there. It's got far better adjacency.
Construction complete.
Have I still not ran into any conclaves? It looks like that, huh? Or fallen empires, it looks like. I guess I could get communications with people far away, and that would help me out with that type of stuff. I've been thinking about building over into this arm as well, just skipping over this point right here, this planet,
Construction complete.
the preserve. Like go here and then there. It won't cost that much to skip a point, and there's some nice stuff down here. Terraforming, living metal. Oh, living metal. That alone makes it worth it. And then the systems themselves look pretty good too. guys. Let's be friendly, come on. Should have upgraded that actually. Or this. Defensive pact. Who wants a defensive pact? Yes! Yes! Just as I thought they would. They want a defensive pact. That's great. There we go. They just went up to friendly, I think. There, that's what I needed to see. Okay, now we got this defensive pact. We're in a much better position. Okay. Feeling good. So, probably call this episode something like Defensive Pact. What did you think of that strategy there? I could even invite these guys to try and attack them if I was feeling especially greedy. I can invite these guys here. If our allies are superior to us, this might actually be a really good point to attack them. They're superior. What do you think? Sai, I think it might be time for us to go to war. Also to get rid of a planet so I can get more influence. This one's pretty developed. So I think I'll get rid of Deerban. Make some claims and then go to war. That's a good point. I should make the claims first. Alright, so what am I going to claim here? Am I going to try and take this planet off of them? And the systems near it? Like these ones would probably be pretty good ones to try and take. Let's see. What's this? Explosive weapons damage. Yeah, I think go for that triangle right there would probably be good. Like here, here, here. That's 200. And I can't afford any more claims right now if I just take that triangle. What do you think about that? And then go to war. Yeah, make those claims, go to war. So they're at war with the Fanatic Purifiers. So we get these claims in a humiliate war. They declared a humiliation war, and if we win we also get influence. You're gonna invite attackers, these guys. Make sure we do that. It's pretty important. I'm not sure if we go to war if they say no, but I hope we don't. If they say no and we go to war, this is probably not going to end well for us. Anyways, let's try it out, see what happens. You're voting yes. Alright, allies, let's go get them. Do we have, like, vision of what they have vision? Because if not, let's get vision. We already have full vision. Yay. Good for us. Do we have a research thing? I think I'm giving them, like, research right now. Alright, militaries. I think I'm going to go around that point for now. I'm going to go into this system, heal up, and then go down into there, just to cause them a little bit of chaos in the territory that I want. You want me to build some fleets? That's probably a good idea. Some destroyers, maybe?
System survey complete.
Alright, communications. Let's see. How do I want to respond? I think I've said that pretty much every time I can in this playthrough. So, sigh. I'm gonna go over to my phone here for a second. If you say anything after build some corvettes, I'm probably not gonna see it because, as usual, I forgot to set my timer, and I'm gonna do that really quickly right now. That should be good. Now I can go back to Twitch. Alright, I'm reconnecting. Not quite there yet. Sometimes it has issues reconnecting, which is really annoying. Welcome. I think I'm back. If you want to say something, just to check, that would be nice. But no worries if you aren't right by your phone or anything. It can wait.
Construction complete.
Ooh, I can upgrade this. I should. More unity is better than less. As much as I need corvettes and things.
An alien empire. Kaboom.
I just want to get to know where all these little enclaves are. Are you guys hiding these enclaves? You gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, allies, you guys sending in a decent fleet. Is that only 2,000? It's probably enough for them to take some space off the enemy. Let's increase our mineral output on this planet and get a corvette. I wonder if I should build out these systems or wait to try and claim it in a war.
Construction complete.
I can't merge this fleet with this fleet. This one's got 30 out of 30. I'll merge these ones, and I could put somebody in charge of this tiny thing. I did get rid of that one guy, which I could have actually left in charge. Might have been a good idea. Probably was a good idea. Would have been nice. Did this take any damage? Not really. You know what? Let's go here. Look, these guys took their system back. They did. Then they lost it again. Are they in a fight?
Survey complete.
I think they're in a fight. They did take this back though. They're pushing out. Probably recognizing that if they don't do this now, they won't get an opportunity for a while. This probably makes more. Yeah, I should have done it that way around. Upgrade that one first, then this one.
We are tracking an enemy fleet.
Hey, they got a little fleet there. 1,000. That's not that much. I bet they have more that's like about to wreck me. Good luck, allies. Why, I don't know why you're going through the pirate stations, but okay. Please don't die stupidly. Here comes more. Maybe we'll be able to cut them off before they do a whole bunch. I think it's time to build another ship. Destroyer or something like that. Ooh, I can't quite afford the destroyer yet. I think I will go for that though.
Construction complete.
They're gonna attack me in this system with that 1K. Should I fly towards it? What do you think, Sai? I mean, I'm not gonna fly into that system, but I'm not sure if I should get at a shorter range or try and engage them at a longer range. Because I do want to engage them here. I think that's smart. 15K against that. Let them come. Yeah, we'll let them come to us. Ooh, attacking starbase. You guys no longer trying to attack my fleet. You're going north to try and cut off reinforcements. Got it. That makes sense. I gotta watch these fleet movements. Yeah, see, they're trying to get this guy right here. And they almost did.
The enemy is targeting one of our stations.
I think we'll fly in and get them though. Right after they're done with this. Okay. Let's see how the fight goes. Look, the station's still fighting as my fleet engages, so it's not dead and they're pulling off, which is actually quite ideal. Haha! Keep shooting, station. Perfect. That went just perfect. It's close to the point where I want to engage their homeworld. I think it's smarter to build up defense platforms here. And send a lot of fleets that way. What are you guys doing with your fleets? Come on, get them into position. We're winning our fights over here. They're at inferior. They're at superior, which is not great.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Construction complete.
Keep getting this stuff, I think. Ooh, yeah, they're moving their fleets together to try and take care of what I've brought up here. I'm glad I didn't move into their system. You're following Purish. You're attacking the Purish. I don't think helping my allies out through this side would be that bad of an idea. It's just that my enemies would probably end up moving into this territory and taking that from me.
System survey complete.
I'm just gonna hang out on my claims, I think, for now. And build up the fleets. Because I got a lot more naval capacity than I used to. I think I'll get a little bit closer to the station. Right there, probably is good. I can white peace at any point, I feel like. Well, not any point, but pretty soon. My allies will take some claims, and then it'll be a lot easier for us to white peace, I think, right? Actually, the claims, yeah, less important. Are they coming after me up here? That's great. Sent the 1.6 up against us. What are they thinking? What's this guy doing? Absolutely nothing, huh? That's unacceptable. You need to do something. Not that, though. How about this, this, this? All of these things. Be great. And you can build out to there. They build there. There. And here. Space mines.
A new conflict has
We, no, we can't really afford to go on the offensive. If they bring all their fleets into this system as I'm engaging this, then I'm in a pretty bad position. I want to keep beating up their fleets while they dance around with their heads cut off, because AI is terrible at fighting on multiple fronts. They have to worry about over here. If I stay over here, then they gotta try and get up here, and then with these guys over here, they're gonna have to path in 3 different directions, and they just don't know how to do that. We're gonna hang out here, say hello. You wanna engage our station a little bit too? Bring these guys back a tiny bit, just so the station gets in the fight too. It's like, it seems to be more over here than I thought it would be. This thing not in the fight yet? Oh, it's not, apparently. I should have brought myself a little bit further back, it looks like. I don't think this guy's in the fight. I hope I don't lose a fleet, or any fleet here. I bet one of these guys is gonna die. Yeah, I just lost a Corvette. Arrgh. I didn't have to lose that Corvette if I'd brought them just a tiny bit further back. He'd be with us today. Yeah, it's if I am going to go on the offensive, I think I'm going to need the right type of ship for it, and I don't know if I've designed a destroyer that's good against star bases. Is this one good against star bases? It is, isn't it? I don't know if it needs tracking, though, to deal with star bases. Whoops. Let's put this guy in charge of this. Also, I can afford to do this, so probably should. Hey, somebody else is trying to destroy these guys. That's annoying. I mean, they're going to, pretty easily. But they were helping us fight this war. Hey, look, our allies are doing stuff over here. They're fighting. You gonna bring your fleets together? 'Cause that would be nice. Fight as one, please. Yeah, they're about to lose their fleets. If I'd flown in to chase this one down, then these guys would have engaged my main fleet at the same time I got to the base in the middle, I think. Holding this point seems like the best move. You need a heal. Oh, you don't heal easily. Let's cycle a couple things out of this fleet. No, not the destroyer. You get in this fleet for now. Where is this? Mineral rich. Yes, we will do it. make a destroyer here. Torpedoes, lasers, and missiles are good against starbases, you think? 2.6. It's getting healed up. Oh wait, what? No, put this in charge of this. We'll hide behind the starbase so that they engage that first. Come at me, bros. Is the starbase in the fight yet? Yeah, it looks like it's in the fight. Why'd that go to 1.9 all of a sudden? It got stronger as it engaged us. I'm not a fan of that.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Alright. Cruisers, maybe? Sweet, we can get another thing. I feel like my Unity production is pretty low. If I go with that, I'm not going to go with technological ascendancy. What would be a good one to take right now? I'm not too sure. Unity protection seems to be up again, but we're pretty late in the game and we don't have a lot of traditions. My tech gain is still pretty low considering all the bonuses I'm getting to it. I'll go with one vision because I don't really feel like rushing down the tech trees given how easy it is to do that. I'd much rather have more Unity. Ooh, did we lose a couple in that fight? I think we did. Ouch. That's the fleet we just beat up.
Construction complete.
Could probably take a white piece right now. Oh, we're so close to just taking the systems that we basically want. There's 2 planets, it looks like, that are unclaimed. This one's probably been claimed by my allies. I go here and I go to make claims. Yeah, my allies have claimed this planet. I think we'll end the war after we can safely say that we've secured this stuff. Because I don't see us doing a whole lot more than that. What do you think? Should I end the war in like a month or so? When this goes to 1 and I can press check here to just basically take these systems. If I do it before he finishes his fight here, then they get that system. Oh, they're not actually gonna fight that down quick enough because these guys are gonna help out. Yeah. Alright, I can end it. It says we're at the point where we can end this. Status quo, please. Haha. You're weaker than you used to be, at least. Looks like they settled their other war too, so they can't take any more territory off of this. Although they can get that tropical world when they feel like it. Let's bring the fleets back here then. It's going to be pretty difficult to take out this starbase. But the good news is I can try and take out their capital instead. I'm like right next to it. In the next war, it should be kind of easy to hurt them. I prefer a Federation though. Are you guys close to Federation stuff? Creating that kind of stuff? They don't hate me anymore. That's good to see.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Wasn't a terrible war. It was pretty fun to fight. I never feel good about fighting wars, and especially in this game. It's like, yeah, you just stand so much to lose whenever you try and do something like that. These guys shouldn't be enslaved. I have to free them eventually. I don't think I have... Oh, I do have some of these guys here. A brain slug guy. Remove the brain slug guy. It's just one. Here's another.
Construction complete.
Get more unity if I put him there, right? It's pretty close, actually. Let's go check on this stuff.
Construction complete.
This looks like a nice little system. Might get Frund. It's pretty cheap and easy to get to. Nobody else is really close to this stuff, so I can get there when I feel like it. Once this is up to 5 pops, I can upgrade this. We're almost there. It's gonna take a year.
System survey complete.
I think I got blown up by... I forget exactly, but I think it's some pirates that went and blew that stuff up at one point. Probably should send a scientist over here to look at that. I forgot to see what kind of debris they have. Regenerative hull tissue. Railguns. Railguns. So I probably should send a scientist over there, shouldn't I? And they'll go missing when tell them to come back here. Be great.
Construction complete.
Closing off their borders. That's not very nice. Quite friendly now. Materialists. It's good. Got a gateway and an L gate right next to each other. Not a terrible combo. So it's either I have this living metal or my allies eventually do, because I don't think there's anyone else in this area. Oh, this will eventually. It has to lead out. That'd be cool if it kind of cut off there, but I just don't think I've explored that area. I'm gonna do it in that order. Oh, I thought I did this already. Confused. I think you to go there. And then research some anomalies for coming back here, I guess. Cool. Upgrade that. just in case. I think I'll build those up. Kind of want to make this my new star base where I keep my fleets. But ooh, look at that. They got a lot just sitting there. They got more than my ally. Quite a bit. I wonder if these guys will want to be my ally after we get a border. Might be able to federate with them. We're authoritarian, they're authoritarian. Depends how they feel about these guys. They're militarists, authoritarian, authoritarian xenophobes. Okay. So what are we developing next? I'm developing some planets right now, like slowly, but this is a Gaia world, which is pretty cool. Predatory plants. Gets more research. So I should be doing research on this planet. Let's mark that with an R here, so that I don't forget to do things like this on these. All of those should have things like this. We're getting some minerals out of this. This planet makes them happier. A new metal. More living metal? We're gonna have 2 things of living metal. Sweet. We have to build up there now. Not even a choice. You just have to. Don't let me forget to go check on that living metal so I can have that for fleet power and other reasons. Getting the volcano tech and the wildlife tech might be a good society thing to aim for next, so I can just clear that stuff out and put the science buildings on there before I forget that. That's, well, actually, I don't think I'm going to. I put the R next to that. I did put a planet in a sector while I still had things that I could clear on it, so I'll want to remember to do that. Or at least make sure the buildings are ones that make sense. This one's like a fortified planet. I don't want to. I usually call those U's like this. I wonder if there's a Unity focus one. Research, industry, agriculture, financial. Yeah, there's no one that's like get lots of Unity. Which is, you know, the one I would go with if I could. But yeah, what did you think of that war, Sai? Was that the right time to declare? Did I wait too long, or? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Oh wow, look at that. 9 mineral thing, huh? I've done this before. It's a pretty old event chain. Living metal's probably best, and then you know what? Construction ship. This won't take long. Just go here really quickly. Get us a little bit more mineral income, and then go there. Please. Yeah, we need more fleets. Agreed. We're at like half capacity. I think once I build up to our max, we'll be able to take on these guys in a direct war, and then with the fact that we have a defensive pact means that we might be able to win that. We might be able to take territory in that war. They might be able to take some territory, we might be able to take some territory. By letting them get up to this point, they're going to be able to make a lot more claims on this stuff down here. They're probably going to claim this homeworld if they haven't already. It's size 17. Should I try and take their homeworld off of them with a claim? Looks like my allies already have a claim on that system. I'm okay with that. My allies can be super strong. It would have been nice to own that myself, but I get it. It's a nice system. It's pretty close to, well, it's right next to where they have a claim right here. I can't really claim it now that my allies have a claim on it. It would cost double to actually win it in a war, I think. I think it goes to whoever has more claims, and my allies might double down and make more claims like a silly AI. I don't think they'll forfeit their claim because I won it. It would be nice, but I don't think they will. What I should have done is I should have thought about that earlier. Like, right after I won the war, if I wanted that planet, I should have made the claim. I go with that there. And this here. Unless this is just going to be a giant mineral planet with a little bit of like what do you call them? Strongholds. I like strongholds. Probably get a slave processing plant, but I want to put it there. Getting the adjacency on it would be kind of nice. Respect our authority, or else. Nah. Not gonna be rude. Might be rude. Or nice. Just some little MegaCorp. Friendly MegaCorp. I think I might be able to switch over to Spiritualist. I'm kind of tempted to do that. After we finish the Shrine to the Old Gods thing, which we're about to, I think I get the option to switch over to spiritualism. Are you asking why I built the military academy? I think it makes all the armies that are made after it better. I heard that recently, so I've been trying to build them a little bit more. Did I not build one on this planet? I don't think I did. I need to do that. How about here? I'll put that there. Let's make sure we get, what was I just talking about? The military academy. I don't want to forget that. And then we can look at this event. Okay, so we can shift towards spiritualist, which I think I'll do, because I like the spiritualist ethics. My allies won't like that a whole bunch. They're the opposite of spiritualist, but since we have existing deals, they'll probably do it. Why go spiritualist? To be honest, I like the bonuses that come with spiritualism. I don't know. We can't really come up with a good reason for the MegaCorp to do it, though, can we? And I do like role-playing. Let's see. Are there any spiritualists around me? Spiritualist seekers. So the extra unity is nice. The extra edict cost is, or stuff is good. I think at this point I'd either lose some of this or the authoritarianism, and I want to try and lose the authoritarianism. I decided that I didn't like that decision in the end. We can keep the slavery, but it's not that great. I just noticed that I got this, and that means at one point our people were religious and they kind of lost their way, so maybe they're gonna find religion again. Let's see, what was I going to here again to look up? Factions. I wanted to see what was likely to disappear. I think the way this works, it might reduce our militarism, so we're less militant, but would still be a military power. Our fire rate would go down by 10%, which is actually pretty significant. We should be materialist. Is that what makes the most sense since we're a MegaCorp? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I should have talked to you about this idea. It's good that we're having this discussion. Suppress it. Some energy out of it. Shift towards spiritualism. I'm just debating it all over in my head right now. Because if I can move away from this faction, it's going to be easier to make other factions happier. It's also it's pretty difficult to keep this faction happy. The influence that I'm getting is kind of low because of all of that. I always play spiritual, so I'm not going to do it. I just got to decide on which one I'm going to go for instead of what we were looking at. We share religious concepts with some older, unknown space-faring race. That's pretty cool, I guess. We were meant for great things, guided by a strong hand of a religious leader. Be kinda cool to uplift these guys and get a chosen one. We need logics, not faith. Okay, you've convinced me, Sai. I'll take that little bonus. For the roleplay. The mega corporations are very confused by this revelation. Religion, what's that, huh? We don't do that stuff. Not around here. Hey, look, I got enough things. I can get a new starbase. Ooh, where should I build it? I could make this where I park my fleet now. What do you think? Should I park my fleet there in preparation for a future war? I think that might be an okay place to build it. It's either that or I think about colonizing another planet and setting up another one of these things, and I just don't think I can do that with the amount of spaces that are still available on a lot of these planets. This guy could have this here. More likely to put this here and then the slave processing thing here. Give it another month. Yeah, send the fleet over. I'll wait a little bit longer to send it over, but I think it'll be good to send it over eventually. We're still building that stuff up, and I think I have a place to dock the fleet, and in the system that I have the fleet right now. Go over here, please. Like, these guys I think are getting reduced upkeep because of where they are. Okay.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Construction complete.
Oh, I thought I could do that. I guess not quite yet. Gotta research living metal first. Let's get that. I think that will allow me to... Yes, that's the one I've been waiting on. Very cool. You want to see what the fleet looks like? Zoom in on them. Apparently they're hovering above this black hole for some strange reason. Alright, so yeah, they had the reduced upkeep there. Let's get another one of these. What year does our stuff expire? 66. Years. We got years.
Debris analyzed.
We can see the cannons on our fleets. You think so? Where's this? Oh, that's inside our space. We can get a lot more physics, or we can try and do something here. What do you think? 50% chance and we can make a planet here? I think... Why not gamble on a free planet? It might be like a Gaia world or something weird. I don't think it will be. The 3A looks like a pretty big planet. Yeah, give him the credits. We're gonna risk it. See what happens. Ah, it failed. No! I feel like we did it. Or we tried to do it at least. Sad. I think I had that go through last time I tried, so it makes sense. 50-50 chance. Just exploring these systems now. That's kind of strange. Okay. Let's check on the planets a little bit. We can do that later. Oh, you think I should design a ship with disruptors and coil guns? Which type should I do that with? Destroyers or corvettes? Let me guess this for now. Something like this. Maybe give them more weapons range.
Construction complete.
Destroyers. Because I think these are really short range. Extra range is probably good.
Construction complete.
Go build up the mining stuff here before I claim what's outside of my space. Piracy risk is still fairly high.
Construction complete.
I think I'll put some gun batteries down here. Missiles are kind of good because they hit them right away, but I don't think I've invested any research into missiles. What do you think? Would it be good to put one missile thing on here, or should I just focus on gun batteries? I'm gonna move this guy down to here, I think. Put one missile battery, unless you say don't put a missile battery down. I see that you said yeah recently, but I'm not sure if that's to what I'm saying here or something else, or something that I said earlier. I think that's an okay choice, right? Getting better lasers.
System survey complete.
Unsure if there were better options than the lasers. Hyperlane might be nice.
Construction complete.
A fallen robotic society? Okay. And I got a new edict from that too. Improved energy initiative. Increases our research speed in certain things like materials. And reduces communication. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to invest in that yet. It seemed to be like it's pretty expensive. Claim that. It's got 9 minerals in it. Seems pretty good. I think I'll go for expansion next so that I can get more unity quicker. We'll go for things like this one and this one. Claiming systems quicker would be nicer. Reducing that cost with that thing. Yeah, could be okay. It's so sad that Soul's blown up. Oh, it's got things on it. Pre-sapiens. The cockroaches. And they're earthbound. They're actually on Earth. I should probably uplift those. I mean, it's going to take a long time to actually do that. Pre-sapiens, right? Yeah. Getting in a federation sounds pretty good. Now I think a little bit more about this. Forming a federation with them and then somebody else in the area, like these federation builders, would be pretty nice. I feel like they'd want to federate with me. Okay. Terraforming is an option. You got some enemies down here. We're also peaceful. Two peaceful people who don't like each other, huh? Federate with them, I'll probably get dragged into a war down here, which could be bad because they'll want to attack me as soon as they can. I don't like this. They're building up their stuff. To a point where I can't really defend against them. I think I need to build up my fleets.
Construction complete.
I'm still researching cruisers. I was gonna say, didn't I get cruisers at one point? I haven't finished that. Okay. This makes sense. I wonder if these robot friends of theirs would be willing to make a similar deal. Yes. I don't know about these guys, but let's do something similar for them too. Oh, they already have one. I'm at max energy. How interesting.
Construction conflict.
I could still send somebody after these guys. I could hire them. I have the energy for it. Here, we're gonna see if they're willing to do communications. Or communications. Nope. Guess not. I like my current leader. I think they've done good. So once this is complete, I think I'm going to move him off of the defensive army tile and then over to this one. It's pretty soon now. Okay, so put him here for like a day or a month, whatever it takes for, yeah, there goes the army. Is it just one net that he loses? Is it only providing one army? Two, it looks like. Whatever, we'll put you on this now. Just gonna make an army. And all future pops will make better armies. Put him on this. Surprised these guys didn't lose this war. They'll probably attack this nation before they attack us, which will open us up to a pretty good opportunity to try and attack them. And let's see, this is going to be 4,500 plus 2,500-ish. The 6,000. Let's do slightly. It's a little over more 7,000. I just don't. Yeah. I don't think I can fight them here directly. I'll be able to reclaim this. Let's get a couple of those. I'm gonna go with expansion. And I think that's 2 hours.
Construction complete.
Yeah, it's 2 hours, so I'm gonna pause this here and go over to OBS to end the recording. Yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I've got things like links to my social media below, and yeah, that's all I had to say, so I will see you in the next one.